Eric Carle, Rooster Collage, Part 3. The materials you'll need this week are both art projects from last week, scissors, a glue stick, and some colored construction paper. All right, boys and girls, it's time to finish up. Welcome back, boys and girls, for the last and final step to our Rooster Collage inspired by Eric Carle. Now you're going to need both projects that you worked on, the one from the first week from part 1 and the one from last week, part 2. So you'll have your rooster page and your feather page. Now what I want you to do is you are going to take your scissors and I want you to cut out each one of your feathers. So you're going to cut along the line and cut all of your feathers out. Cut all the feathers. Make sure that you're staying on the lines as best you can. Cut along the lines of your feathers. You'll notice once your paper dried, you can really see the crayon. It kind of even stands out even more than it did when we were painting over it to start. So you should have some really good feathers. I can't wait to see what all of you have created. Last feather here. And one thing you can do, and it's optional. That means you do not have to do it. It's not required, but it is an option. If you would like to add extra feathers to your project, you can do that. You can use construction paper to make extra feathers. You could go back and make some extra feathers to really fluff up your rooster. I'm going to add some extra ones with some scraps of construction paper that I have. So I'm just going to cut out a couple extra feathers. And again, this is just an option. So that means you do not have to add any extra feathers to your project if you do not want to. I'm just going to do a couple more and that's it. And then with your feathers, the extra pieces, you can add some extra detail using crayons if you want to. But again, this extra part is entirely up to you. You don't have to add any extra if you don't want to. If you like it just the way it is, that's completely fine by me. But you want to get all your feathers ready to go so that we can then put them all together to create our rooster. A rooster collage. And remember, a collage is when we glue different things together to create we cut up basically other things to then re-glue it back together and create an artwork. And it's called a collage is what we are creating, which is a mixed media. And mixed media is when we take two different types of media. In our case, we're taking a drawing of a rooster and pieces of paper of a construction paper painting that we have created, cutting it up and putting it back together. That's how we're creating our mixed media. All right, so now that you have all your feathers ready to go, you're going to figure out how you want to place them on your rooster page. And we're going to give our rooster a nice fluffy, fluffy tail. Using your glue stick, you're going to put glue on each feather so that you can glue them down behind your rooster. And right now I'm just gluing down my extra pieces that I made of the construction paper just so that it gives it a little extra filling And now I'm going to focus on my real pieces that I made. These painted beautiful feathers. All right. So again, you're going to just start figuring out where and how you want to place them. And glue your feathers down. I think I want to put this one right there. That one looks good. Put that one there. And if you even have some real feathers that you want to glue down to your rooster, you could do that too. Tuck that one so it looks like it's kind of intertwined in there. And then you can add any other little pieces that you want to resemble your feathers. And once you're finished, then I want you to take a picture and send it to me, and I can't wait to see what you've come up with.